Good morning. Thank you for joining today's daily webinar. We're going to go over your questions here in the live chat, so shoot them over. Today's topic is, can a 1099 employee open a solo 401k plan? Today's presentation is for educational purposes. We're not providing tax or investment advice. Also, make sure to like our YouTube channel and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll be live again here at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So yes, a 1099 employee can open a solo 401k plan. That means that you generally receive a Form 1099 NEC when you are a contractor, and then you file a Schedule C, so you're effectively a sole proprietor when you are a 1099 employee / contractor. By qualifying for a solo 401k plan as a contractor, you're going to be able to open a solo 401k plan. The good news is that you can open the plan this year in 2025, and you're going to be able to contribute for tax year 2024. So you still have time to contribute to a solo 401k plan for tax year 2024 here in tax year 2025, as long as you open the solo 401k plan here in 2025 by April 15, or if you file a Form 1040 tax return extension. As a contractor, you'll be able to open the solo 401k plan by October 15 of 2025 and make contributions for tax year 2024. Now, one caveat, if you're looking to contribute for 2024, the deadlines vary by contribution type when we're talking about a sole proprietorship. So with the sole proprietorship, you can open the solo 401k plan here in 2025 by April 15, and you need to make the employee contribution by April 15 for 2024. But you're going to be able to make the employer contributions and the voluntary after-tax contributions by April 15 as well, or you can make them by October 15 if you file for a Form 1040 personal tax return extension. So yes, I know it's a little quirky, but in review, if you're looking to contribute for tax year 2024 and your business is a sole proprietorship because you're a contractor, in other words, you're a 1099 employee and therefore you receive a 1099 NEC, you still have time to contribute for tax year 2024, and you're going to be able to do so here in 2025. If you open the solo 401k plan here in 2025, by April 15 of this year, you'll be able to contribute employee contributions for tax year 2024. You can also make the employer contributions then, as well as the voluntary after-tax contributions, or the voluntary after-tax contributions and the employee, and the employer contributions could be made by October 15, but those employee contributions have to be made by April 15. Now, if you already have a solo 401k plan, or if you open one up by December 31st where you signed the plan documents, then you're going to be able to contribute all contribution types, employee, employer, and voluntary after-tax by April 15 or by October 15 of 2025. And of course, if you open a solo 401k plan here in 2025, you can choose to solely make 2025 contributions, and you're going to have until April 15 of 2026 to make all the contribution types, or by October 15 of 2026 if you decide to wait to make contributions until then for 2025. Let me share my screen here, and we'll go over a few more items regarding how a 1099 employee can open a solo 401k plan. Okay, let's get to the applicable page here. Just bear with me a moment here, please. Okay, let me share my screen here. So as I mentioned earlier, when you are a contractor, you're effectively a sole proprietorship. So the solo 401k plan would be sponsored in your name if you don't have a DBA. You don't have to have a DBA. So if your name is J. Smith and you receive a 1099 in the name of J. Smith, then J. Smith is the employer. So the solo 401k plan would be sponsored by J. Smith because it's the business that sponsors the solo 401k plan, and J. Smith would also be the participant in the plan, and you're going to be able to contribute to that solo 401k plan when you're a contractor, aka a 1099 NEC employee, sole proprietorship. To make contributions to the plan, they're going to be based on line 31 of your Schedule C. That's going to be the starting figure to do that calculation to determine how much you can contribute. So for 2024, you can contribute as much as $69,000. If you're age 50 or older, you can contribute an additional $7,500. So you're going to have to report a good chunk of Schedule C, line 31, earnings from self-employment activity in order to contribute that overall limit of $69,000 plus that $7,500 for those who are age 50 or older in 2024. So the line 31 figure is then plugged into our solo 401k contribution calculator, and then the calculator is going to subtract 1/2 of self-employment income tax from that line 31. And then once that 1/2 of self-employment income tax is deducted, it's going to show the amount of employee contributions that you can make, as well as employer contributions. As I mentioned earlier, the solo 401k plan allows for pre-tax solo 401k contributions, whether employer or employee, as well as Roth solo 401k contributions, whether employee Roth or employer Roth, and then of course voluntary after-tax solo 401k contributions. You're going to have you have the option to hold the solo 401k funds in the name of the plan at your local bank or credit union or a brokerage firm like Fidelity, and you'll be able to make contributions directly into the solo 401k brokerage account or bank account. Share another screen here with you. Now, again, the solo 401k plan, we're talking about a 1099 contractor, aka sole proprietor. The plan is going to be sponsored by the business. So if you're doing business under your name, using my J. Smith example, you would set up a solo 401k plan sponsored by the self-employed business. So J. Smith would be the employer. J. Smith is also the employee. So the plan will allow for these 3 contribution types, resulting in just one solo 401k plan for J. Smith that allows for these separate contribution types. So you're going to have 3 separate holding accounts in the name of the solo 401k plan. to hold each respective source, or it would be 3 separate bank accounts or 3 separate brokerage accounts, all in the name of the plan. Titled, the first bank account or brokerage account will be titled in the name of the plan. It will have the word pre-tax in parentheses for holding the pre-tax funds. The second one will be the same plan name with the word Roth in parentheses, and the third one will be the same plan name with the words voluntary after-tax in parentheses, because you are required to separately track each source of funds, and that's done by having separate bank accounts. So it's not going to be 3 separate plans, but rather one plan with separate holding accounts. Okay, so again, if you're a 1099 contractor, you do qualify to open a solo 401k plan, and it's not too late to do so. You have until your business tax return due date plus time to file an extension to do so for 2024. All right, we've come to the end of our session today. Thank you for joining, where we discussed, can a 1099 employee open a solo 401k plan? And the answer is yes. We'll be back again here at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So again, thank you for joining today's daily webinar, and have a great day.